So here's my profitable trading strategy in 2 minutes. Very, very simple stuff. Here's my checklist that I always use. I'm always looking to find liquidity that I want to target. As you can see here, we were targeting all-time highs. We've got these obvious highs up here that I want to target towards because we were pretty close to all-time highs at this point. And as you can see, I have got identified the area that I'm looking to hit. So let's look at and take a look at this trade that I took. So what have we got? We've got liquidity above that I want to target. We've got ourselves a sweep. This is my checklist here. Let's go through it together. So what have we got? We've got ourselves a liquidity. We've got a sweep of a low. We've got a bullish reaction here. So bullish reaction. We've got ourselves our momentum to the upside, and then we're looking for that fair value gap. You can see we've got a fair value gap here. This one was a little bit small, but I'll show you a few more examples. But you can see basically it was something. This is the idea, right? You basically want to be taking the inverted fair value gap. You've got yourself a 3-candle pattern V shape, really, really nice. Basically come down, sweep liquidity, really bullish reaction. You've got the gap that you can take the trade from, and then all I would do is I'd enter like this, and then basically target 1 for 1. Once 1 for 1 gets hit, then I'll go break even and take half my position off. I risk about $200 on 30 accounts copy traded, so I'd take $100 off and leave the other $100 as runners. And then on this particular case here, I took the rest off at about 2R once I started seeing us turn around here again. This was a great trade. Let's do this again. There was another trade straight after here. You can see we create another low here. Lo and behold, what happens? We actually come down through some of this liquidity as well. You can see what happens here. Let's go through the checklist again. Liquidity sweep. We've got the liquidity that I want to target. I'm still targeting all-time highs. We get the sweep of liquidity. We get the really, really obvious 5-minute 3-candle pattern V shape. We've got all the target, all the things here. The liquidity, the sweep, the bullish reaction, the momentum. We've got the fair value gap. We've got the 3-candle pattern V shape. So then I very simply just enter on this position here. As you can see here. Targeting about a 1 for 1. As you can see here, if we look, you can see this was a break-even trade. Where basically I scaled half at 1R in this area here. And then got break-evened on the rest. Which was fine, because sometimes this happens. And then we open up for open. So that was another trade there. We open up for open here. We almost get this really nice 5-minute, but you can see it didn't close on the first time around. I didn't take this because it closed on the second time around, but you can see that this did actually end up working, which was quite annoying. But I didn't take this because it didn't follow my plan of inversing. You know, when you reject this gap and then come back up again, you don't want to be seeing that. Let's do one more then, just to show you one more example. So we've got another trade here that happened. These are all on the same day, by the way. Sometimes this happens. But you can see here we've got these obvious lows here. We come down, we sweep. We actually get the bounce back up and then get the manipulation leg and then get the 5-minute inverse. But you can see we've got a pretty obvious sweep of liquidity here. We come down and then we get the 5-minute. Looks really, really good. I'm still targeting all-time highs because I do want to go and hit all-time highs. Let's go through my checklist. What have we got? We've got my target, which is liquidity highs up here, the all-time high. We've got the sweep of liquidity here. We've got the bullish reaction. Really, really good 3-candle pattern V shape. Look how obvious this is. This V shape is exactly what you want to be looking for. And then we've got that really, really, really nice fair value gap that we can use for the inverse. As always, I'm entering here. My stop loss is about halfway between the low and the gap. If we come down and close below this, I'd consider that a loss and close there. As you can see, we hit 1 for 1. I take half off here, go break even, and then we actually kind of chopped sideways. As you can see, this was towards the end of the session. So I think I closed this for about a 1.5R, maybe a 2R. And that is my strategy, guys. I do plenty and plenty of videos about this, some in depth, some not, but this one, I mean, it couldn't be simpler. This is my checklist that I look for in every single trade. I basically always trying to target liquidity highs because longs just work so well, and we're at all-time highs at the minute, so you long until you're proven wrong at all-time highs. But I mean, you can just go back through this, through all of this on the 5-minute and find tons and tons of trades. There was another one here that I alerted in my premium Discord. Look at this 5-minute here. Really, really obvious 5-minute. We did reject it initially, but we got a really good candle over it afterwards. This fulfills all my criteria. We had this news wick or wick high here, along with this huge new week opening gap from last week. You can see we came down, we swept liquidity. We create the 5-minute inverse. What have we got here? We've got my liquidity target, we've got the sweep, we've got the bullish reaction, we've got momentum. We have got the inverted fair value gap. And this was a 4-candle V shape, so not quite as good. So I only took it on 5 accounts rather than my stack of 30. I basically, hit the 1R straight away, didn't it? And then just left runners for all the way through this gap. As you can see, this just works over and over again for me. This is my strategy. It's not rocket science at all. And right now, really, all I do is just wait for lows to get swept. As you can see, I've got alerts at them here. and I just wait to take trades from them. This is my whole strategy. I do appreciate you watching. Join the free Discord down below. Once we hit 100 members, I will be doing a giveaway for a Lucid account. And if you do want to get access to all my alerts of trades I've taken recently, including this absolutely ridiculous 3-minute, which I will show you here. Which, let me just highlight this so I can see it quickly. This ridiculous 3-minute that I took on Friday, which went for 30R. As you can see here. What have we got? Let's go through this one because this is a ridiculously good trade. Look at this. What have we got? Let's go through the checklist. Liquidity, all-time highs was above. Really, really obvious. Like so close to all-time highs, it was pretty clear we were going to go and hit them. Sweep of a low. Bullish reaction. We've got the inverted fair value gap, the IFVG. We've got the 3-candle pattern V-shape. We've got the entry, which I enter here. That's not what I enter here. For some reason, my trading tool is huge. As you can see here, I was aiming just for this initially. But you can see this ended up going for a ridiculous amount of profit. Scaled some at 1R, scaled some at that high. Held the rest for all-time highs. Absolutely ridiculous trade. Alerted this live. I alerted this in my premium Discord. God damn it, if I can get my words out, that would be great. But you can see this was a crazy trade, at least 20R. Alerted this in the Discord, as I said, and in reality, right now, I'm absolutely cooking. I think I've got like 5 or 6 wins in the past 2 weeks. And 6 or 7 wins now, actually, and no losses in the past month or so. Price action has been really good recently because of the rip towards all-time highs. But this is how I trade. You can get more information about it on my YouTube. Please do subscribe. Please do go down in the free Discord. Get yourself in there for the free giveaway. And if you do want alerts for all the trades that I personally take, you can get them in the description below in the premium WAP. And I thank you for watching.